What is up, my friend? Lauren with the TMF podcast, returning for a TMF, a tough motherfucker broadcast. It is Monday, June 7th, and we are in the studio, and we're going to talk a little refresh of some stuff over the weekend, a little bit about what's going on with me, a little bit about what's going on in the news. Let's just chat about it. If you'd like to join the conversation, throw some chats in the chat box there. We can talk about it. If you'd like to support the podcast, use the SuperChat. All of that is appreciated. And as always, the TMF podcast is brought to you by me, myself, and I, or as a funny comedian used to say in one of my shows, me, myself, personally. And if you'd like to support the show in another way and get something out of it, you can always check out TMF Apparel USA, where I print up all kinds of cool kick-ass apparel. Meme shirts, t-shirts, stock shirts, gym shirts, all of the above. So, let's kick it off. What's up, Luke, my man? Good to see you, buddy. I know it's bright and early over there. How you doing today, buddy? Did you go to sleep? Did you sleep well knowing AMC was up 14%? Did you sleep well, my friend? Oh, my God. I'm going to sleep. We'll see. AMC goes up. I'm still down. That's just life. That's just life as it is. We might hear a couple doggos in the background from time to time. I got the two of them in here. They're chewing on bones. Sometimes they share them. Sometimes they don't. It's just how it is, man. Sometimes they go absolutely ape shit at one another. But let's start with the dude, I wake up looking at them stocks. I wake up at 4 a.m. and I'm like, no alarm. 4 a.m. just like, what's it say? Knowing good and damn well it don't matter. But let's start off with Logan Paul, Floyd Mayweather. Look, I made a video yesterday talking about it, the fight between those clowns, and man, let me tell you, I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched rounds 3 through 8, and they were every bit as disappointing as they could have been. It wasn't exciting to watch. I really expected more out of Mayweather, honestly. But look, dude went up there. He went up there and he got paid. That's all that matters. Logan Paul got paid. I think Logan Paul had more to prove than Floyd Mayweather ever has to prove in a boxing match. But 3 through 8 were pretty boring. I didn't really see any strikes of value from either side. At the end of the day, that's just how it played out. It was a hug fest. It was two dudes hugging it out. That's at least how it felt anyway. Not exciting in the least bit to watch. If you paid for it, I am so sorry, because that was a waste of money. But on a side note, if you'd like to watch all those fights for $8 a month, hit me up. I'll hook you up. Leave a little thing in the comment there, and we will we'll hook up, and I'll send you a link. It was free money, Luke. It was free freaking money. Unbelievable. And that's what it comes down to, is Floyd Mayweather is just a promoter at heart. He's a Don King that puts the gloves on, steps in the ring. You know what I'm saying? And he does a great job at it. And it doesn't matter who wins. Who wins or loses, because Floyd Mayweather won a lot of money. They got paid. Let's look at what's coming up next. You've got Jake Paul and you got Tyron Woodley. This is dumb. This is just dumb. It's a stupid fight. Jake Paul, if you want to get out there and box people, box boxers. If you want to fight MMA guys, get in the octagon. Fight in the octagon. Don't go out there and do boxing, Matt. Look, they ain't getting hurt in boxing. You want to get hurt in boxing, you're going to have to go find yourself a Deontay Wilder to hit you in the face. Go box Francis Ngannou. He's not even a boxer, but I'd stay the hell away from that man. Jake Paul, Tyron Woodley's stupid. It's a money grab, but here's the problem. Tyron Woodley's not really even an A-list fighter, I wouldn't say. Not at where he's at in the game. And Jake Paul, his following isn't probably paying $55 to watch. So I don't see that I don't see that making it. You know? Neither one of them can do MMA. They would definitely get smashed because no one's going to catch weight them. You know, no one's gonna catch weight a guy in mixed martial arts. Like, okay, what you weigh in? What you weigh in, Logan? 205. You coming in at 205? Cool story. You're not gonna fucking fight somebody at 155 when you come into the friggin' match at over 200 pounds. Not in MMA. Not anymore. Back in the day, yeah. Back in the day, definitely. UFC 1 through like 10. Bring it. It's gonna be hard to get someone in there. Now, maybe you might get that in like Pride or 1FC or something. One of them Japan rings. They'll throw you in there, let you fight it out. Dog goes, hold on, so you probably can hear that dog chewing on the bone against my table. Gizmo, get that bone out of there. Maybe you get that, but nah, they would get smashed in MMA. They get smashed so hard. Not even funny. Hold up. Let me move this bone. But I think Woodley, Jake Paul, I think that's a stupid fight too. There's no point. What are we doing? We need to stop that. If you want to be a boxer, go box boxers. We don't need you to fight MMA guys. Not even. If you're gonna pick a fight with an MMA guy, call up Francis Ngannou. He just tweeted about getting paid from Dana White. You know, like, hey, where's our money? How come we don't make that kind of money? I'll tell you what, I'll bet there's not a single motherfucker out there tweeting at Francis Ngannou talking about go put on some boxing gloves and step in the ring. I bet there's not one tweet, not a single tweet from any of them clowns at Francis. Look, Jake Paul, Logan Paul, you guys are decent sized dudes. Man up. Pick on them. Go freaking tell you what. You go tweet at Derek Lewis. He's not even near as scary as Francis Ngannou. Tweet at that dude. Good luck. It's a dumb fight. Look what we got coming up this week. We have Nate Diaz and Leon Edwards coming up this week, and we also have Adesanya and Vettori. So it's really a pretty stacked card overall. Honestly, I'll pull it up. It's a stacked card. And it's what, 263, I think, or 262. Yeah, 263. So we've got Adesanya versus Marvin Vettori. We've got Moreno versus, I can't even say his name, bro. Figueroa. So that's a hard one to say. Leon Edwards, Nate Diaz. You got Damian Maia and Muhammad, and you've got Paul Craig and Jamal Hill. It's gonna be a stat card. And keep in mind, last time Bilal Muhammad was in the ring, he got eye poked like bad. The eye poke was severe. It was so bad I did a video just about eye pokes because we keep seeing them. We got to do something about it. But it's nice to see him return to the octagon after such a severe eye poke because that was brutal. That was brutal to watch. It was hard to even watch. That dude was in some serious pain. And I really felt for that dude for sure. So that's what we got coming up. My prediction, and I'll probably do a separate video on it, but my prediction is Adesanya takes out Marvin Vettori. I think he will. I think it's just Izzy's style is just hard to get around for people. So we'll see how that plays out. And then I'm going to go with Moreno taking out Davison here. I'm also going to go with Nate Diaz over Leon Edwards. And I know Jacob's going to pull for Leon Edwards, but I'm going to go that way. I'm also going to say that Damian Maia probably takes the cake over Bilal Muhammad. And then the last fight, I don't really care. I don't really care. I have bet on him a couple times. I won one of them. It's kind of, look, we can't really bet here on him like that easily. You can do parlays with like DraftKings, but other than that, you have to go like BetUS, and it's an offshore kind of deal to bet on them. So I don't really throw money at them too much, but I threw $100 in there and put some YOLO bets on a couple guys before, and it was fun. The thing about MMA and betting, man, is like, dude, it could go either way so fast. So the fights over the last weekend, at UFC Vegas 28. I was really rooting for Walt Harris to pull it out, and Walt Harris just couldn't make it happen. It was very evident that Walt Harris had no business being on the ground. And look, if you're just a power puncher, and you're a stand-up guy, you got to bring more to the table to get in the top 10. You got to bring more because you're going to get smashed. All it takes is one takedown and you get smashed, and that was evident with Walt Harris for sure. And then the honestly, the last one I'm on the fence about the finish, man. Rosenstrike versus Sakai. I'm on the fence because it was so close to the bell. It was so close. And I get it. He was hurt. But dude, that bell was like a second away. And that Rosenstrike, he just turned around. Either way, performance from Rosenstrike and Sakai, neither one of them, to me, are quite ready to really get into the top 5 heavyweight guys, man. Look, I don't know what it is. Maybe it was just their attitude going in. Maybe it was their energy going in. It definitely was not. It wasn't the intensity that you need to bring to step into the ring with a John Jones, Francis Ngannou, Stipe Miocic. Hell, even when DC was fighting, pick another heavyweight on the roster. Like, it wasn't there. It didn't seem like either one of them had what it was going to take to even step into the ring with those guys. That's what I'm throwing out there. So I wasn't too surprised with the finish. You know, it just seemed like guys who got a long way to go. And Rosenstrike's been in there with Derek Lewis. He's been there with Francis Ngannou, and he's gotten starched both times. So it's not super surprising. Walt Harris, I don't think he's had the chance. Maybe Walt Harris versus, well, maybe he fought Derek Lewis. I want to say he did, but I can't remember. Either way, those guys just didn't seem to quite make the cake, you know? They just didn't quite do it for me, unfortunately. So, moving on, other news. The U.S. Department of Justice seems to have recovered some of the millions that the Bitcoin paid to Colonial Pipeline ransomware hackers. How do they do that? How do they get that money? How do they get that Bitcoin? Dog up under my feet. Just knock my camera over. How do they track that down and recover Bitcoin? How does that work? It says they seized 2.3 million in Bitcoins paid to individuals in a criminal hacking group known as DarkSide. They've been investigating them, and somehow they managed to recover some of the money. Now, that's not a lot. I mean, I think they paid, what, 7.5 million or something like that? Or 75 million? There's a lot. Come here. Give me that bone. Come here. So, they got some of it back, I guess. Maybe they gave it back to Colonial Pipeline. Maybe they just kept it. You know, our government, they do what they want. So that's interesting. Other interesting thing I thought was funny that made made headlines kind of everywhere was Donald Trump comes out, has his little speech, kind of hints at running for office again, and they're saying his pants are on backwards. Look, man, if you're a human above the age of 3, you can't put your pants on backwards. You can't. It's very difficult to put like real pants, not sweatpants, jogging pants, real pants, jeans, slacks, khakis. Go home and try to put them on backwards. Friggin' impossible. He's just a weird shaped dude. All right, he's just a weird shaped dude. What you got? I don't know what they did with it. 100,000 more IRS workers. I don't know, man. We don't know what they do over here, man. They just, we have no idea. What's funny is our tax system is so ridiculous, but also so automated. Dude, people, you can just make it up. People aren't paying attention. No one's really that fine-tooth combs. Too many people. It's too big. Let's see what else we got here. They arrested some people in the shooting death of the 6-year-old on the freeway. So that's cool. There's all kinds of just shootings, man. There are. They're making up news stories about Trump just to talk about Trump. And I put out a video about Trump because I don't think he should run. I think he's too damn old. I think they're both too damn old. It's ridiculous. Absolutely insane that someone that old is running for the most important job in the country. There should be an age limit. Age limit should be 60. Because after 4 years, you're pretty much retirement age. And you're out. Move on. 60, that's it. You got to be no younger than 28, no older than 60. That should be the rule. I'm going with. What else we got going on up in here? Oh my God. What is this? People crazy as hell. Somehow this stuff gets on the news. New York City psychiatrist defends out of context fantasy about shooting white people. Dr. Aruna Kilanani, a Manhattan-based psychiatrist and psychoanalyst, told the New York Times she only meant to use provocation as a tool for real engagement. That is what provocation is. If you're going to provoke somebody, it is to engage them. You provoke them, they get engaged. Next thing you know, people die. That's provocation. What did she say? Too much of the disclosure on race is a dry, bland, regurgitation of new vocabulary words with no work in the unconscious. And if you want to hit the unconscious, you will have to feel real negative feelings. I'm trying to see what she actually said. I don't see it. I don't see her actual thing that she's trying to backtrack on here. Video contains profanity. This video contains profanity and imagery of violence. Yale School of Medicine expects the members of our community to speak respectfully to one another and avoid the use of profanity as a manner of professionalism. Look, man, it's 2021. You can say fuck. You can say shit. You can say bad words. They're not bad anymore. They're just words. That's frustrating. I don't care if you say that. Now, if you want to say racial words, that's not cool. It's not nice to do that to people. But if you want to say fuck, say it. It's 2021. These words aren't bad. They've no whatever. Any word can be bad in the right context. Honestly. What else we got here? That lady's crazy. We don't need to look at her dumb ass. Like, the government's about to start giving us freaking child tax credits. If you got kids, you just get money. You just get money for having kids. No other requirements. You have kids, here's money. That's crazy as hell. See how well that goes. Where did that money come from? Where did it come from? AMC shorts. That's where it came from. The short in the stock. Oh my God. Let's see what else we got. Trying to see what's on my For You page. Ooh, yeah. No. I won't talk about that. Oh, come on. There's got to be something. Any Dexter fans out there? Anyone excited for Dexter season 9? I have been rewatching Dexter with Megan. She's never seen it. So we've been watching Dexter. And, dude, Dexter's a great fucking show. Great fucking show. And season 9 is going to be amazing. I cannot wait for that to come out. I've been watching Lucifer. We're going to talk about TV a little bit. How about some TV shows? Lucifer, the tail end of season 5 is out. Epic show. Some cheese in it. Lucifer always had some cheese, let's be honest. Some of it was cheesy, but overall, great show. I did watch the whole series. I watched it without her because, well, I didn't want to wait. And I'll rewatch it with her because it was good. I don't mind. but also phenomenal. Great ending, honestly. I want to miss watching that guy. I think that guy played the perfect Lucifer. I really do. Saw S1. I wanted to see I thought about it. It was on pay-per-view, right? That's the new Saw with Chris Rock. Is that right? Is that what it's called? Spiral. Yeah. Spiral. I don't know how I feel about. I watched the preview for it, the trailer, and I don't know how I feel about Chris Rock in the role because it's almost like Chris Rock in Scary Movie or something. You know, it's like a serious movie, but still it's Chris Rock. So I'm not sure how I feel about it. I'll probably watch it. I'll see if I can download it or something. You know, I don't know if I want to pay $20 for it. I don't know if it's a $20 movie. Let's be honest. I'm not sold on Chris Rock and Saw as like this serious guy. Yeah, Dexter has 8, but number 9 is coming out. There are 8 series. You only got we're watching Dexter on we watched it on Netflix. I want to say we're watching it on like Amazon Prime or something. Maybe it is on Netflix. Yeah. It's coming out though. There are 8 seasons of Dexter total. So maybe your streamer just doesn't have them all on there yet. I think we're on season 6 maybe. It's like the religious killing. I don't know if you've gotten that far yet. You know, there's always like a serial killer theme to Dexter. I think we're on the one where it's the religious guys. Season 5. Let's see. Dexter. Pretty sure there's 8. It's on Showtime. Oh, let's see here. Definitely 8. Yep. And I don't remember how it ends because it was so long ago. I don't remember how that one went down. I'm also excited for Animal Kingdom to come back out. We're about a month away. If you haven't seen Animal Kingdom, it's on, I think it's on AMC Network. Great show as well. I think it's the final season. A lot of these shows are just coming into final seasons, which is going to suck. We don't have anything. We need something to come out and take their place, you know. We need some new movies. Oh my God. All right, well, this one popped up, and I did a video about this before because this lady I think is batshit crazy. So we did a video about Lori Lightfoot, mayor of Chicago, comes out and says she will only grant interviews to people of color. Now a judge told lawyers for Chicago mayor to provide a declaration by the end of the week as to whether her policy of only granting interviews to journalists of color was still in effect or would be in the future. I'm interested because that seems very not okay. Like on a legal standpoint, put it on paper. One thing to just do it. It's another thing to put it on paper. I was just scrolling through there. I saw it pop up. That lady crazy as hell. Imagine if Donald Trump said he's only going to interview white people. Just imagine that. Someone tell me how in any world that would be okay. You need some new IP. We need some new shows, man. Something new to watch. Need something to watch. Gets boring. I mostly watch YouTube myself. Mostly watch stuff on YouTube. Podcasts for the most part. Oh my God. Oh. Yoel Romero. Yoel Romero says he wants to kill somebody in his Bellator debut this summer. Get out of here. Get out of here, Yoel. Good God. He would have gotten impeached. They tried to impeach him for eating a peach. Donald Trump eats peach. We must impeach him. Just trying to see what else is on here. What are some other great shows? Dude, there's some shows I missed. You ever watch Spartacus? Spartacus was fucking off the charts good, man. Spartacus, man, that show was on some other shit. If you haven't seen Spartacus, bro. Out there in Australia, you should know somewhat about it because the lead actor was pretty popular. He was from Australia, and then he died of cancer before the following season, which was a bummer because he played a great Spartacus. And I'm not saying that the guy who replaced him wasn't also good, but he wasn't great. He wasn't the original Spartacus, you know? That's for sure. What else we got going on here? 2 seasons, man. You got to watch all of it. The Spartacus ends in fucking blood and guts and gold and glory, man. The thing about Spartacus had great character evolution. That's what I really like in a good TV show. Character evolution. I like a character that grows over watching the show. Like you start watching it and then maybe you don't like that character or you don't really connect with that character. Then over like a season, 2 seasons, 3 seasons, that character becomes more liked and you start to really sympathize with that person. And you've got a good evolution of characters. Spartacus had amazing evolution of characters for sure. So did Vikings. Vikings was awesome too. I wonder if that show's back out yet. I haven't watched it because I don't watch them in real time, so sometimes I just forget. There's only a couple shows I watch in real time. That's SEAL Team, The Blacklist. Those are the only shows I've been watching in real time. Blacklist, one of my favorites. James Spader coming out with a banger on Blacklist. That character is freaking awesome. This season not so quite amazing, but I still like Spader in the role. Man, I hear dogs getting into some shit. I don't know what he's getting into, but he's tearing into something. This is going to be a joke. I ain't even gonna lie. A highly controversial Alzheimer's treatment won FDA approval. Scientists say we don't know if it actually works. Pretty sure that's the definition of Alzheimer's. Oh, look at this little shit. He just went and hold on a second. He just went and grabbed some shit right. I gotta send this to his mom here. Hold on 1 second. Look who went shopping for himself. What you got? Oh, look at you. You just went shopping. All right. She had some bones in a bag out there, and he went and helped himself. That was pretty funny. Oh my god. But anyway, moving on. So that's funny. We've got an FDA thing on Alzheimer's. I'd say we don't know if it works. We took it, I think. Did it work? Yes. And then we took it. Did it work? I don't know. They don't remember. They have Alzheimer's. There's a good joke in that premise somewhere. I'd have to think about it a little longer. No, she had a bag like she has this like go bag for her dog, and it's like a little I don't know, to go bag basically. She puts like his food and stuff in it. So she went and got him. She's left town today. She went and got him a bunch of bones and treats this morning at PetSmart, and they had them in the bag. And so they had these two big bones that they were chewing on all day. And he just went over there and decided he was going to go in there and help himself to something else in that bag and pull out these other treats that are for later in the week. He was like, these are going to be mine. So I was like, oh, shit. I heard him. He was over there getting it. What else we got here? Oh, here's the biggest news you missed this weekend. I highly doubt it. Highly doubt I missed any of that shit. Governor Cuomo announces most remaining COVID-19 restrictions to be lifted when 70% of adult New Yorkers have received first dose. Man, that's dirty. Come on now. I think that's dirty because it's not stopping you from getting the freaking COVID. Like it's dumb. They got the Fauci emails coming out saying masks don't work, all that nonsense. Come on now. What are we doing? Fox host claims Fauci lied to Congress, calls for prosecution. I think Fauci lied to everybody. Oh my God. So this was crazy. We talked about this a little bit during the live stream of on the stock channel because it was so boring for so long today. It was just dreadful. And I didn't go back and touch on it afterwards. But mom posed his daughter to sneak into Texas middle school. So she's 30 years old. She's kind of tiny. Apparently she was like 4'11" and 100 pounds. And dyed her hair and decided she was going to sneak into school and act like her daughter. Now, they're still wearing face masks, so she had glasses on and a face mask. So, I mean, you could maybe get away with it. She made it through all 7 periods before a teacher called her out on her shit. She posed in 7th grade. And they got her for trespassing and then, like, something about government documents. And she's trying to prove, apparently, that they need better security in their school. She wore a hoodie, a mask, and thick black glasses. Said in the video that she greeted the school's principal and other staff members, ate lunch without her mask on, and made it to the last period. The video amassed more than 270,000 views, with some commenters criticizing school staff for not paying attention and others calling her creepy. That's just comments. And she embarked on a social experiment to prove a point that they need better security. And that's what she tried to prove. That there have been one too many mass shootings. I mean, honestly, if she could just walk in there. Look, if she could just pretend to be a student, then yeah, kind of. Right? It's not all that great. She could just walk up in there. You guys don't have that out there in Aussie, the school shootings like we have. But yeah, this lady could just walk right up in there, huh? Dude, I can't even go in my son's school. This year, you could, in order to get in, there was a call box, and you had to push the button. And then there's a little camera there, and they would ask you what you're there for. Then you could have them show them your ID, and they'd look at that. And then, like if you were checking out your kid, you tell them who it was, and you didn't even go inside. I couldn't even get in that school if I wanted to. They're not letting me in. And for my youngest, he's in elementary school. I could get buzzed in to like the first doors, and then I could check him in. There was another set of doors that they would buzz him in, but I wasn't going through those doors. And I live in like a nice suburb, man. Like it's not even a dangerous place. There are some out here that are probably, I mean, like getting into prison. It's probably that tough to get through. It's pretty wild. Couldn't imagine that. Oh, look at that. How drought returned to California. California is going to be on fire soon. I feel like they should know that. And they should do something maybe to stop it. Maybe we should do something to stop California from burning down. What's this doggo doing? He looks like he's on the hunt for something. What are you doing, Gizmo? What are you looking for? What are you looking for? You got bones? Crazy ass little dog. They're looking for something. That's pretty cool. Boeing drone refueled U.S. Navy fighter jet in midair for the first time. That's pretty cool. Pretty wild, man. They just send a drone up there and refuel a jet up in the air. How crazy is it to be a fighter pilot? That's got to be a wild ass job. Just fly around in a jet all day. And think of like how far you go. What you see, jets are fast. Or you could. I watched this one video about guys in a SR-71 pilot would fly around with that. How fast that thing goes, and they could fly across a state in a couple minutes, like across an entire state. Like, I don't know, that thing was going 1,800 miles an hour or something. I mean, moving, and they're up so high. Imagine going to work, getting in that thing, and being like, I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna fly from like California to, maybe Texas and back in a matter of 35 minutes. Dude, every kid's dream job is to fly a fucking jet. There's no better job. Problem is, it's so hard to get that job. Like, you got to get in the military, and then you got to from the military into, pilot training. I mean, look, they don't just hand pilot jets out to just anybody. They don't. Probably got to go through some shit to fly that thing, but it's got to be a cool job. Got to be a wicked cool job. Hawaii-bound kayaker rescued by Coast Guard off California. Some jackass in Northern California decided he was going to solo paddle from San Francisco to Hawaii. Bro, it takes like 5 hours to fly to Hawaii. What the fuck is wrong with that dude? Just let him go. Just let him go. Adios, buddy. Good luck. One less vaccine required, California. Fucking crazy. As immunized deadline approaches, unvaccinated Houston Methodist nurses plan walkout. Whatever. Oh my God. Stormy Daniels said she would love to testify in Trump Organization probe. What's she going to testify to? What the hell is that? She got nothing to say. Nothing is like, this is ridiculous. They got to find something new on Trump. Find something new. Don't drag up that old. Come on now. Google fined $270 million from France over ad practices. Where does that money go? They pay that fine. Who gets that money? Where's $270 million go? I want to know. Someone tell me. Where does it go? Who gets that money? What's it doing? Who's it helping? I need answers. Republicans don't want major corporations like Amazon to pay it even a minimum tax rate of 15%. I feel like some of these things are just too complex for us to wrap our head around. What else we got here? They pay taxes. Well, or you talk about the fines, if they even pay the fine. I don't know. That's a good question. Because where would it go? You got a company that has that much cash. There's this guy, just pay this $270 million fine. They're like, cool. And they just send it. Where does it go? Who did it help? It's a fine. Imagine being an entity, like a government entity that just creates fines. Because like here, you get traffic ticket. You go in 15 miles an hour over. It could be $150. It could be $100. It could be $300. There's no like set number. They just make it up. Oh, based on your driving history, you should have to pay this much money. Like, seriously? Oh my God, I gotta text this guy. I don't care if they pay taxes or not either. Because where's that money go? Right back to the man. Right back to the government. And what's the government do with the taxes? I don't know. I'll tell you what Joe Biden's going to do with it. He's going to hand it out to everyone who has a kid. Your kid now gets $300 a month to spend on Amazon. Yikes. See what else we got going on here. What's going on in technology? Is there anything cool in technology happening? I feel like 2021 there should be some sort of new technology coming out. What's the new thing? Is there a new thing coming out? I don't know. What do we need? What's something in technology that we need to have happen? Right? Like, what do we need? What are we missing? And why haven't we gotten it? I need to know. Look at this. YouTube's TikTok competitor Shorts will let users sample audio from any YouTube video. That's interesting. It's interesting because of all the copyright issues on TikTok, on Snap, on YouTube that TikTok doesn't have. So many. Tech news is slow. What's going on in tech? Why aren't they making new shit? What do we need? Is it just because all the tech is the race to a vaccination here? We're all developing vaccines and we haven't created new shit. Give me some new shit. You see I want to know. I see videos of this guy, a little jet man. He's like Mega Man. You know, he's got the jets on his arm, and he's a military dude flying around from ship to ship wearing this motherfucker. He flies it like a boss. Why can't I buy those at Best Buy? What's going on with that? Why can't I just fly around like that dude? It's 2021. What are we spending all our time and technology on? Where's all our money going? Where's the new gadgets? I love gadgets. Where are the gadgets? I need to know. I feel like we don't have them. We've developed some damn surveillance gadgets. Dude, freaking Ring keeps coming out with a new damn doorbell that watches your butthole when you sleep. Where's the freaking jetpacks? Bring them out. Let's go. 2021. I want jetpacks. Getting off topic. If you're just joining the show, we're just going through the news. If you have a topic you want to talk about, throw it in the chat. Let's talk about a topic. We covered fights already and MMA and boxing and all that jazz. But keep it coming, man. Throw me some on there. I'm streaming on both channels, Luke. So Gravity Industries. What is Gravity Industries? Is that what I'm talking about? I don't even know. I just know that shit's crazy as hell. I'm going to look it up. Gravity.co. That jet. Oh, yeah. Where the fuck is that? Where is that thing? Goddamn Mega Man. That's what that is. That thing shoots a fireball. It's Mega Man. How do you get that thing? How much money? Look. How many calls do I have to YOLO to get this? Individual flight training programs offer the chance to enroll as members as an exclusive community of jet suit pilots. Yeah, sign me up. Let's do it. Custom jet suit. I want to do it. They're going to race them? Get at me, bro. Sign me up. Where is it? Where's the fucking let's go button? Explore the package. Take it on. Click it. How do you do it? 6,000 euros per person. That's not that bad. Plus VAT, whatever that fuck that is. Some fee that you have to pay probably to do it. Bro, yeah. Get at me. What do we got here? Itinerary. Arrival at Gravity Flight Facility. Jet suit familiarization. Morning flight training. Lunch. Afternoon flight training. Go the fuck home. That's the itinerary. Oh, man, they hook you up to like a little safety cord. Look at this damn basic-ass bitch soccer mom wearing his jet suit. Come on. Dude. You can just go do it. They have an LA flight experience? Is that in Los Angeles? Because everything else was in Europe. Bro. We need this. We need it. Sign me up. If you'd like to donate to flying on this thing, just hit the button. Any of the buttons. I want to go. I need it. Let's go. I'll film it. We'll just fly. What's to stop somebody from putting it on and just flying the fuck away? I want to know. They're like, cool story, and they're just gone. They just dip out. I feel like that thing is doable. I feel like it's very doable. All right, let's see. I usually don't click the entertainment button because it's a bunch of shit that I don't care about at all. Yep, as expected, don't care about any of that shit. Sports, usually don't care about sports either, unless it's fighting. So there's that. We'll just move on to science. Let's move on to science. I was trying to watch this documentary the other night on black holes and how they take a picture of it, which is pretty good. You know, basically take all these telescopes from around the world and aim them at a thing and then try to decipher the data to get a picture of it. And then you got the same thing here where like, all right, we're getting pictures of other planets, moons. How's it getting back here, dude? I can drive 5 miles away and not get cell reception. How do they get that shit? How do they aim it so precise? What's out there, man? Oh, so much other bullshit. Oh, what is this? Meet the rotifer, the microscopic animal that came back to life after 24,000 years frozen in Siberian permafrost. The animal survives 24,000 years. How do they know that? Yeah, you're right. Good documentaries is what we need. There hasn't really been anything epic lately. What's the last good documentary you watched? What's the last good one? I also want to know how they build the space station. How do they get all that shit up there? I'm going through science news, that's why. Yeah, they have. I feel like there's some projects out there that they're like, we can do this, and now it's too weird of a climate for them to do some of this fun stuff. So what happened to the dude doing the head transplant? What happened to that? That was like supposed to be in 2020. They were going to cut dude's head off and do a human head transplant. What happened to that shit? It never happened. I mean, this doctor spent like his life trying to devote it to it. You know, like why can't we do that? It was going to happen. I don't know what happened to it. It didn't happen. I Google it and it. Let's see what this one. This one's March 27th, 2021. Let's see if they have a date. There's no date. It was supposed to happen, and they just stopped talking about it. Now this article says it could be achieved by 2030. I don't know, man. I feel like it should have happened already. I feel like if you've got two terminally ill people, just YOLO it, man. Come on now. What do you got to lose? Your head. You're dying anyway. Do it. Go out with a bang. What are you waiting for? Chop chop. They did it with Monkey, man. They kept the monkey alive for a little bit. They've done some shit, you know? We got too comfortable with cancel culture. That's what happened. They were like, we're going to do this, and everyone's like, yeah, let's do it. And then they were like, hey, wait a second. We're probably going to cancel it. I'm a savage. Look, people dying. Someone's got a good, like, hey, man, that guy's got a good head on his shoulders. And that other dude has some really shitty shoulders. Let's just swap them. Swap them out. Feel like they can make it happen. One of the biggest dinosaurs ever to walk the earth discovered in Australia. Man, they kept a monkey head alive off the body. Makes sense. Makes sense, man. Just pump blood into it. They kept a guy alive on a artificial heart for, I want to say, like 5 or 6 days. They kept a man alive with no heartbeat. They're just a pumping blood through him, which is kind of like a dialysis type machine, but they put something in him, and it just pumps blood. It's all it's got to do, right? Is pump blood through your body. They figure out a way to do that. Game on. No more heart attacks. Just dead batteries. Don't you got to charge yourself up, man? Be Iron Man. Yeah, this guy used one. It was let's Google it. Temporary. We'll call it mechanical heart. That sounds right. Total artificial heart. Yeah. Dude, imagine being the doctor who cuts a person open and removes their fucking heart and then puts another heart in their body. Dude, that's a crazy job. That's a crazy thing that people do. Am I right? That's a crazy ass thing. You're a person, you're going to wake up today and you're going to go do your job. I'm going to go do my job, and someone out there is going to cut a human open and remove their heart and put a different heart in there and stitch them up and hope for the best. That's fucking crazy. Think about that. That's crazy as fuck. It's just so crazy to even think about it. Look at this. They do. They have a little artificial heart here. I don't know if this is real. Can they use it? Patient resources. I guess it's a thing. They have an artificial heart, and it looks like it's a battery pack or something you wear on your side. 2 artificial ventricles made from biocompatible plastic, which prevents it from being rejected. The ventricles are connected together by Velcro, doesn't seem legit, which allows the surgeon to position the ventricles in the chest based on the patient's anatomy. They just pop this thing in, man. And you've got an external driver produces a pulse of air and vacuum that travels through the drive lines to inflate and deflate the diaphragms within each ventricle, which push blood in and out of the ventricles. The driver runs on batteries and also plugs into a standard outlet. So make sure you charge your batteries or you'll die. It's kind of like crank. Juice that dude. Plug him in. It's a power outage. It's a power outage, and John died. He didn't have batteries, and he didn't make it. So we need to do better than that. We need some other way. I don't feel like that's the best way. You know, it's not the best way to go out. He was doing good. And then, or how about this one? He just forgot to pay the power bill. They came over, they shut his power off. They're like, you owe us $610. And he was like, not anymore. Unfortunately, you're never going to see that money because I can no longer charge myself. It's crazy as hell. Yeah, they can just plug it in. You just plug your heart in a wall, or you got some batteries. That's fucking crazy. Crazy as hell, man. So that's what's happening in science. Something. FDA just approved its weight loss drug that's being called a game changer. It's called methamphetamines. They've approved meth. You can take it. You will lose weight. You're not hungry in the least bit. You got plenty of energy. And you don't eat shit. Oh no, workers can face new burnout symptoms return to the office. Yeah, no shit. They haven't done anything. They're tired. They don't want to be there. They do not want to work. We do have Marshall's coming back Wednesday night. We're going to do a late Wednesday night podcast on the Free as Fuck podcast. And then we're going to also do a Thursday one in the evening time, probably, when I get off work. So we're going to come back. We're going to do two because we've missed a week. And I've got Marshall some good tequila, some Terramana, instead of that damn El Toro he's drinking. Jesus. I was at the liquor store and I was like, why do you buy? There's other tequilas that are $12. Why El Toro? We're going to get Marshall some good shit. What we should do is we should do a super chat shot. Have a shot with Marshall. I'll put it up for like $1. Just to replenish the bottle he's drinking from. You can buy Marshall a shot. And then ask him a question. We should do something like that. Ask Marshall. 1,800. Greg Coates says, give Marshall the $1,800. That Patron Silva. Give him some Don Julio. Get that man something other than El Toro. El Toro's like tequila. El Toro's like if you went out and drank Patron and then you really had to piss and you pissed into a bottle and put a cap on it and then sold it to Marshall with a label that says El Toro. That's what he's drinking. He's drinking someone else's reused tequila. We can't have that. So I've got him a fresh bottle of Terramana on the shelf waiting for him to have something. We'll just see, man. He says he likes tequila. Let's bring it out. What's up, Greg? How you doing, buddy? You hanging in there? It's getting a little late. Ready for tomorrow's shock and awe. Microvision's going to $75. $75 a share tomorrow. Microvision. You're going to retire. As long as you don't have any fucking yard work to do, you're going to be fine. You're going to be rich. Human filtered. Damn right it's human filtered. Damn right. Good God. Bear Grylls approved. You can drink your own urine. Yard work costs you so much damn money, bro. I got to do my yard work. Jesus. I think it's 25. I'm out. It might touch it, man. Who knows? Who knows what Microvision's going to do? Pump it. What's it at now? 22.68? Shit. I know Jacob. I was talking to Jacob earlier. He's like, dude, I'm losing all my money in the stock market in one day. He does have a put. He has a put on Microvision. He's got like a $10 put or something, which will be fine. He's got time. He bought it for like the 18th. It'll be back down. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Dude, I don't even want to go back to work tomorrow, man. Ugh. It's going to suck. It's going to be humid and gross. I'm not looking forward to it. But I got a lot to do, so. Ugh. Memphis, Microvision is the future of homelessness. If you want to lose all your money, Microvision is where it's at. Invest in Microvision in the mid to high 20s. Lose almost all of your money. Hold on, let me send a little update photo here. There we go. Hey, look at the bright side. If you only work part-time, you can only lose part-time money. You only lose half of your part-time money. On the upside. It would suck to work full-time and lose all of that money. I brought a beer to drink with this, and I haven't drank it. I was killing this Red Bull, but I'm going to be up too late watching this thing. What you got, Greg? What you want to talk about tonight? Pick a topic. Pick something on there. Dude, Microvision's going to hit fucking $12. Who are you lying to, Luke? It's going back to 12. Don't lie to me. Microvision loves $12 bills, y'all. I have flown through all of the news, and this is it. This is what we got. That's what we got, man. We've been through it all. Man, I hate on Microvision because Microvision effed me so because Trade Mode James. That's why. Because Trade Mode James. Without some negative catalyst. How about without some positive catalyst, it shouldn't stay that high? What happened to Microvision this week that caused it to go up? Short interest? I feel like prior to January, nobody talked about short interests. 0 people talked about it. Nobody cared. We only cared about good, positive catalysts. Is it just me, or is that real? Like, we looked at it. We looked at positive catalyst in the market, and now we're like, oh, let's go find the biggest shorts, and nothing else matters. No technical standpoint, no damn balance sheet matter. They're like, oh, we got $600 million more fucking dollars in the bank. I'm going to turn into Marshall for just a second. Let me fucking tell you something. We got $600 million in the bank. Let me fucking tell you something. We're going to short the shit out of your business until you have $10 in the bank. That's what they're going to do. They're like, you have how much? Not anymore. And then we're like, we're going to squeeze you. And they're like, no. Well, you're squeezing a teddy bear and we got a damn choke collar on you fucks. But look, if you're making money on Microvision this week, power to you. Clove was a bigger play. Clover Health peaked at $13.26. My God. It was $7 last week. 100%. 100% gain. OCGN, $10.30. Look at Ocugen. It's going to fall hard. It does because it does it. Because it just does. It's what happens to them. I'm not mad at the company. I'm just saying. Crash and burn. Clove up 100%. Unreal. I feel like this is where I screw myself because I don't buy options that are far enough out. We need to buy an option that's 5 months away. 6 months away. Buy them way out there. I just knocked my light over. You know, I don't buy them. They're not far enough out. I feel like all of these things end up just going all the way out there. All mean stops are up Monday through Wednesday. Yeah, then they just get buried, right? They get burned hard. Ugh. They drop it because the options contracts expire. They have to drop it. They can't keep it up there. I mean, it makes sense. You look, if you were ever going to short something and make money on the downside of something, it makes perfect sense. Let's pump it. Pump it Monday, pump it Tuesday, pump it Wednesday. And then you get so much hype and you get all these guys talking about it and it's going to be great and it's going to the moon and whatever. And then Thursday and Friday, you just pull the rug out from under them motherfuckers. You pull the rug, and not only did you pull the rug, underneath the rug is ice, and it's also downhill. It's a slippery ass slope, man. It's not good. I feel like that's what's happening. I feel like it happens every week. And sometimes Fridays they get a bump. Sometimes they get a bump. But a lot of times they don't, and they would just crash and burn. So that sucks. Just is what it is. Hoping not this week, because I got to ditch these options tomorrow regardless of where they're at. Right now, they are not anywhere near where they need to be. I need AMC to hit $75. And then I can get up out of these options. Put them in something else. My dumb ass, I bought more. I bought more of the same call because it's so cheap that it just had to bring down my average a little bit. I didn't have a choice. At this point, I feel like I don't have a choice. I have a total of 20 grand in this call. And if it's at 786, my average cost per share, then I needed to hit $4 to get half my money back. And it hit $4 today, so I feel like it could hit $4 tomorrow, and that seems like a better strategy. You know, that's where I'm at. Man, I got this little guy. He's getting tangled up in some cords down here. Pick another topic, Greg. What you want to talk about? Pick a topic. Throw something out there. I'm not going to stay up all night streaming. I might make some other separate videos to post, but it's just me and the dogs tonight, so let's do it. I'm getting hungry. I haven't even eaten dinner yet. Haven't even eaten dinner yet. Look at him. He's fucking up my stuff. What are you doing down there? What are you doing? It's pulling on cords. Crazy ass dog. It's messing with my shit. Oh, that's funny. Someone posted a meme that says Mayweather announces next YouTuber he will fight, and it's that little kid that opens toys. Ryan Tube. It's a 10-year-old. That's hilarious. Yikes. So much yikes. I'm browsing through my stupid YouTube feed, see if there's anything interesting here. Yep, Ryan Garcia versus Floyd Mayweather. September. Sign it up. It's coming in hot. Yikes. So much yikes. Oh yeah, do you like the there's some knockout conspiracies going around the Mayweather Paul video where Floyd kind of hit him with like a shot to the head while holding him, and he looks like he kind of maybe, I don't know. The angle doesn't show a good, look, it doesn't really look like he got knocked out. It looks like maybe he was getting held in the clinch. I don't know. I've seen a lot of knockouts. I don't think that was anywhere near a knockout. Let's see. Got a video here. Is there anything on here? Nah. But also, how do you have a boxing match with no winner? You haven't seen any highlights? Here's what you do. You want to see a highlight, Greg? You just look at anyone hugging somebody for 24 minutes. That's it. They pretty much hugged for 24 minutes. It was ridiculous. All right, I'm going to pull this out so we can see it. And I'm going to put it on my feed here, and I'm going to blow it up. And then I'm going to place it right here so I can see it, show you what they're talking about. I'll just use display capture again. All right, here it is. This is what they're talking about. Let me hit replay here. All right, so it's grainy, but that's okay. He hits him, and he's kind of got him in a clinch. And Logan just kind of starts kind of bucked over. But I don't know. To me, that it's not really indicative of a knockout because anyone that I've seen get knocked out, dude, you're not holding them up. They're not holding him up, man. That guy's just going to hit the ground. Yeah, she's out in Austin sending me a video of a wall of famous people who have eaten at this restaurant she's at. It's a lot of people. A lot of people got the barbecue. Ironworks Barbecue. There you have it. Yeah, it was a stupid fight. It was dumb. What you chewing on there? You got another bone? A little busy dog over here with his little bone. Just nomming it up. You're right. Mayweather's not a knockout artist. Mayweather's kind of a go to the distance guy. That's true. Tyson Fury, I like watching. I watch Tyson Fury mainly because he's a giant. What about the Mountain? You interested in watching the Mountain fight Eddie Hall? That's a big dude, man. Half Thor, and he's jacked. He lost 100 pounds, and he's freaking jacked. And I watched it his exhibition with that other boxer. The guy got. I mean, look. Props to any dude who gets into a ring with any other guy that's that effing big. Dude, get Half Thorn in there with Jake Paul or Logan Paul. That's a big motherfucker, man. Get your bone, Gizmo. Go get that bone. You got it. Have you seen Half Thorn? Jacked. I'm gonna pull him up. The Mountain. Let's find a picture of that dude. He is freaking huge. It's unreal. Because he said he's no longer going to do strongman. There's highlights from his fight. If we can show that or not. Let's see. But the dude is a monster. This doesn't look like. Oh, there's some highlights. I don't know what that's from. Oh, man, he's so big. That's a monster of a human. He's got muscles in his face I didn't even know he had. What was he like, 6'8"? Or 7 feet tall or something? Just not a person you want to go in there and aim to hit. You don't want to fight that dude. I think that's coming up in like September. They're supposed to fight. August or September. What else we got happening here? Not a whole lot, man. That's probably wraps it up, man. I'm excited to hear what Marshall wants to talk about. I'm also excited to hear about some aliens. Let's get some UFOs in the chat because they're about to release some documents that are going to make no sense to us at all. It's about to happen. When does the Euro market open? Stonk time in 11 hours, 58 minutes. All right, man. I think that's it. I'm going to go eat something. I'm pretty hungry. It's like 9:30. Maybe I'll be back later. I need to do some other oh my god. Look at this. All right, before I go, this just came out. This damn FUD. Aliens in the chat. GameStop. What is the huge GameStop catalyst coming on June 9th? Earnings. Earnings call, isn't it? Yep, quarterly earnings call. Analysts seem to expect the company to flex 15% increase in revenue this quarter, while reporting consecutive earning loss. Huh. Interesting. Got earnings in 2 days on GameStop. You know what that means? Buy the rumor, sell the news. Puts on GameStop coming up. Every talk tanks on earnings day. Burns to the ground. Puts print out. Everyone's a bear on earnings day. Even if it's a beat. It's going to happen. You think that's funny because it's fucking hilarious. It's true as shit. You know it's true. Buy the rumor, sell the news. Sell the earnings. We made money. We made $7 billion. And you're like, this thing's going to burn to the ground. Every time. Show me one stock that did good earnings and was like, everyone was like, I'm going to keep buying it. It's not happened yet. Don't understand it. I don't get it. But that's it. I'm going to go eat something. I'm going to have some queso for sure. And then maybe I'll make some tacos. I got some taco meat I got to cook. So that sounds like a plan. So maybe I'll be back later. If not, I will definitely see you fucks in the morning for the stock live stream. Other than that, man, you have a good day out there doing your half-assed work job, Luke. Greg, put off the yard. Go to the yard work now. Now's the perfect time. You can lose no money at night, Greg. Perfect time to do yard work. Don't do it tomorrow during the day. You're going to be real disappointed, buddy. Save the yard work for at night. Yard work at Greg Coates' house, 4 p.m. to 9:30 a.m. only. Don't you fuck around and do it during the afternoon. Cost you all kind of damn money. Crazy as hell. Other than that, man, I'll see you guys later. I only work weekends. There you go. Luke's got the right idea. He works half the time on weekends. During the week, he loses all the money he made on Saturday and Sunday in the stock market. I work weekends to give my money to AMC stock and Microvision stock. All week long, I watch it go away. I work Tuesday through Friday so I can afford to lose my money Tuesday through Friday. All right, man, I'll see y'all later. I'm going to go make some tacos. It does sound good. Adios, amigos.